Sorry. Okay. Hi, my name is Ashley McGowan, and I am the founder of MAFA Chicago. We are a nonprofit organization that focuses on providing resources for multiculturals in the communications industry. I'm here to share 5 tips on creating a multicultural community. So tip number 1 is to make sure that you welcome change. Change is something that a lot of us are scared of, but when you're inviting people into your workspace or your life from different perspectives and different lifestyles, you have to make sure that you're able to welcome the change that they're going to bring with them. Tip number 2, be open to different types of communication skills. A lot of times different cultures and different backgrounds have different ways of communicating with each other, and they bring that into their interpersonal relationships. I recently had a performance review, and on that review it said that I was not being as vocal when there was senior leadership in the room, and when I think back on that, I don't think I was doing that because I was scared or afraid or intimidated by those people that were in the room, but I think I more so was doing that because my parents have always taught me to respect my elders that are in that space, and so that was something that I carried over with me into my workspace, and it was something that came up on my review that I really didn't think was something negative that I was doing on a daily basis. Tip number 3 is to make sure that you learn to accept differences in others. What you perceive as normal may not be normal to the next person. I was planning a baby shower for a friend in the office this past week, and I realized that she is Jewish, and it is bad luck to have a baby shower or celebrate anything before the baby comes, and so it probably was outside of what I should have been doing to plan a baby shower for her, and I realized that as I was thinking about who she was. Tip number 4 is to create flexibility in your workspace. People from different cultures and different backgrounds have different things that they value. There may be holidays or times of the day that they may not be available, and so in order to make them comfortable, it's a good idea to make sure that you're flexible in your demands and needs of them. And then tip number 5 is an easy one. Just continue to make sure that you ask questions when you don't know something. Wanting to know and expressing interest in someone else's culture is something that is appreciated when you are working with someone else on a daily basis. I came from Oak Park, I grew up there, and I thought that I had a very diverse background. And when I entered into the workplace, I met way more people than I thought I ever could have imagined. And I continuously ask them questions, and the feedback that I receive is that they're very happy that I'm interested to know where they come from, their background, and what's happening when they leave the office. So my bonus tip is I think just understanding the value that different cultures and different perspectives bring to the office is something that I think would be welcomed in a diverse environment. A lot of times, especially working in advertising or different communication platforms, you need to understand the different perspectives that you are sharing with mass audiences, and so just valuing what that person is bringing to the table as a different perspective, I think, is something that really encourages a multicultural environment.